a good one happening. You know what I'm saying? A good happening. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing just to be here. Uh-huh. But we finna get straight into it, motherfucker, man. Finna dive straight into, you know, straight into this motherfucker, man. Head first. You feel me? No gear. Straight like that. But crazy supercar police chase caught on camera. You know what I'm saying? Straight on that motherfucker. Hit play for me.
From a green Nissan in Russia that wouldn't pull over for
Hit play
Moscow
for me.
police, and a street racing trio in Arkansas taken down by one patient cop, to a Lamborghini thief in Los Angeles who was found asleep at the wheel, and much more.
Crazy shit. I am gonna hit fast forward this. I'm gonna get straight into this motherfucker.
For Bummer to Select
That
was,
motherfucker
I
getting
was
straight
looking
out here.
around at the time for a trucking company. I did a little research about
Hey, I understand. Get your books. Get your books. Get your books. I ain't go ahead and get your V's.
sirens as Darren blows through stop signs and turns into a parking lot. At no point do the police ever appear in the rear camera, or if he was just showing off to random people. He continues revving the engine and driving like a maniac, knowing his joyride will end eventually.
What in the fuck? The fuck is we doing? The fuck is he doing? The we don't fuck it, bro, cause he doing a whole bunch of crazy shit. I don't want to miss shit. It's I'm talking about Bud run over curves, stomps, and
He nearly strikes a civilian vehicle and then tailgates a white SUV down a narrow road. But all that damage soon takes its toll. The Audi becomes difficult to control thanks to the damaged wheels and suspension.
figuring this shit out. So this bitch is stolen, and dude basically just provided the video of Buddy driving his shit crazy. We figured it out. Yeah, I said we figured it out. Y'all never is. We figured it out. Look,
So he just
this is what I be thinking when a motherfucker steal my shit. This is what I feel like police is do. Nah, shit. Just let the nigga just do whatever. This is how I think this shit goes. Especially in my state, they don't give a fuck. They is not even gonna.
As it turns out, Darren's backyard wasn't the best hiding spot. Police quickly caught up with him, and the owner realized the cameras had been recording the whole time. Darren was arrested and ultimately pleaded guilty to a long list of crimes, including breaking and entering, grand theft auto, and reckless driving. According to the owner, the Audi had about $100,000 worth of damage. The worst part
Hey,
is that
look
he
at the back wheel. That motherfucker.
only had it for 3 months. One report
Dang.
claims it was damaged beyond repair. Hopefully, they had decent insurance coverage. We all know Mr. Johns didn't have the money to pay for it. When it comes to classic car sounds, nothing beats the roar of a speeding Chevrolet Corvette. These cars have only gotten faster since they were first introduced in 1953. Since then, engine innovation
They're gone.
into the
It's just
on December 16th of 2023, Arkansas State Trooper Caleb Peavehouse learned how fast sports cars can go. While parked on the side of I-540 near the Oklahoma border, he observed a black Corvette ripping by him at 100 miles per hour. Trooper Peavehouse had to put the pedal to the metal to catch up. That's when the driver noticed our officer behind them and decided to slow down. But it was too late by then. Not only did Trooper Peavehouse have them for speeding, but he also noticed an illegal license plate covering. Lucky for him, the covering wasn't enough to obscure the tag, and Trooper Peavehouse read it back to dispatch. At this point, our driver knew they were in trouble. But instead of pulling over, they decided to see how much horsepower their Corvette could pull.
I ain't gonna lie. Do some people be forgetting? Hold up. So, okay, so listen. Do some people be forgetting that they have license plates? Yes. Like this is a real thing. Like, do people be forgetting that they have license plate numbers and stuff on the back of their stuff? Yeah. They say he had it covered, but I think he just had like a little tinted one because they said he read it back to Buddy, but I don't know. But we gonna see. But there's no point in running unless you got shit. If you got shit, then it might be better to just take that up there. What's called that fleeing shit. I don't know, but I don't know how that shit work. But I ain't gonna lie to you. You gonna get caught regardless if you have your own license plate on there. Like, huh? And then y'all be letting them get as close as they can to get it. So I don't know. I don't know. It's just me. But hey, everybody can't be what's called valedictorian. It's goddamn. Everybody can't goddamn be smart. And those be those people. It's oh, valedictorian. Oh, big stretch, boy.
At Planet Fitness, we know how important it is to take care of both your mind and body. That's why now through
Man, that car is already gone. It's just, it's in the distance, but what? That mother just disappeared into smoke. It's and that mother disappeared into cloud. This shit. Oh man. Damn, bro.
It was game over once the Corvette made it over that hill. The suspect's high powered engine allowed them to climb faster than Trooper Peavehouse could ever imagine. Unless somebody told him, he'd never know if the suspect turned or kept going. To our trooper's credit, he keeps looking for the Corvette, even though it's like finding a needle in a haystack. Other officers join off camera and begin combing the nearby area. However, the video ends without them locating the suspect. The good news is that Trooper Peavehouse got the suspect's tag number. That said, it was a temporary Oklahoma tag, which means it could have been fake or changed by now. In the end, this one goes up on the scoreboard.
Okay.
0.
Okay, he knew he was doing. He had a tip tag. But I don't condone running from the police. Oh fuck. I'm over here, what's it called? Egging this shit on while saying yeah. It's yeah.
On April 6th of 2024, 51-year-old Elliot Dugan made the worst mistake of his life. Sadly, it was also his last. It was around 5 a.m., and officers in West Valley, Los Angeles were out on patrol when they pulled alongside Dugan at a stoplight. He was asleep at the wheel of a 2019 Lamborghini Huracan. Police then positioned themselves behind Dugan and flipped their lights and sirens on. Apparently, it was enough to wake him up. You have a driver's license on you? And your registration on you? Is the vehicle on park? Yeah? You know why I pulled you over? Huh? The one you were asleep at the light. I was right next to it. I put my spotlight on you, and then you were asleep at the light. Mm-hmm. You're visiting out here? Okay, cool. And you got registration for the vehicle? Is the vehicle yours, sir? It's a what? Okay. Oh, okay. Perfect. Where are you headed to? Where's home?
If you was gonna run, you might as well just took the fuck off in that bitch. Went to go return that bitch. Because 9 times out of 10, well, it depends if they got the license plate or whatever. Because 9 times out of 10, they just gonna trace it back to the what's called the little company. I ain't gonna lie, you might have been screwed either way. The only way you wouldn't have been screwed if they didn't get the license plate. That's probably the only way. But other than that shit cut up.
Where's home? Oh, right here. All right, so think that. With the suspect's ID in hand, our officer returns to his cruiser and runs the information. He learns that Dugan has multiple felony warrants out for his arrest. On a good hunch, he runs the VIN on the Lamborghini. Plot twist, it was stolen. Our officer heads back to Dugan, but doesn't want to show his cards. He asks Dugan to step out of the vehicle, at which point he would have arrested him. He fears Dugan will take off when he tells him about the warrants and stolen car. Dugan refuses to move. Our officer is forced to show his hand, and Dugan does what everyone saw coming. I need you to get in the vehicle, okay?
That boy stole a letter.
I understand that. I need you to come out of the vehicle right now. Okay, I know law is law. Look, we're going to go back and forth. This guy have a bunch of units to respond. This was a regular traffic stop, then it turned into something else. This vehicle is stolen. I need you to come out of the car. This vehicle that you're driving is stolen. Okay, I need you to step out of the vehicle. Okay, well, you need to double check and verify things, but I need you out of the vehicle online. It is stolen. You could be vaping formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy. Oh dear.
You can't be for real. Ain't no way you wrecked that bitch.
Formaldehyde. Oh dear.
What? I knew it. Oh dear. Oh dear. What?
Are you an elk? I don't know what I am.
Hi, boys. It's me, Megan Fox. Your crush is puberty. Let's face it, some things.
Per YouTube's guidelines, we'll be blurring the crash site. Just know that it was terrible and there was little hope that Dugan walked away. He struck the median at over 100 miles per hour.
Yeah, I'll be safe out here. That's all I got to say. Hopefully, you feel me. He didn't die from this, but man, y'all be blessed out here. Cause this is crazy. I ain't even gonna sit there and just watch all of that, but
It's not every day that you see police chase footage from Russia. Well, today is your lucky day. On August 19th of 2013,
from Russia is crazy.
a Moscow police officer spotted a green Nissan GTR speeding through traffic. He put his lights and sirens on, but the driver refused to stop. Meanwhile, his partner in the passenger seat recorded on their phone. Apparently, they don't have police dash cams in the motherland.
Три, два, семь, 327. Делаем остановочку вправо. Остановочку вправо делаем. 327. На обочину останавливаемся. 327. На обочину останавливаемся. Аккуратненько. Делаем остановочку вправо. 953, 953, слова 42.
Down here, they would have pitied his ass. Yes, I ain't gonna lie, they being too nice. Big stretch. Wow.
According to one commenter, the driver said he was sorry and couldn't hear the officer because the music was too loud. Others were quick to point out that this whole thing seemed suspicious. Did you see the vanity license plate on the driver's dash? It says T-Killa, the stage name of Russian rap star Alexander Ivanovich Tarasov. Russian commenters are claiming the whole thing was a publicity stunt. It's unclear if that is T-Killa, but the Russian rapper does resemble the man in the video. Fast car, good looking girlfriend, slick sunglasses. It checks all the boxes, doesn't it?
What the fuck?
Police chases are generally dangerous. Running away at
Didn't he
night
just get out the car and get in the police car with the police?
takes things to a new level. On May 14th of 2022, Arkansas State Trooper Jacob Price got a call about a suspicious Camaro driving around the local area. After pulling a few U-turns, he eventually cut the Camaro off and tried to pull the suspect over. As you probably guessed, this guy didn't plan on sticking around. He is right there.
He's right there. What? Girl, why he sound like that? Why you whispering by himself? Why you whispering to yourself? That sound like a what's it called? You sound like a kid apple. Let me not even say that, but boy, you sound like one of them. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Why you whispering to yourself? You probably the only person in the car. That man giving his ass a motivational speech before his ass got to get out on this.
You're on 1 X right. Put your hands out of the car.
I'm dead. Put your hands out the car. That's I ain't gonna lie, that gotta be the funniest shit. I would have took off on your ass too, saying some shit like that. That shit is hilarious. Put your hands out of the car. Oh fuck, you couldn't script that. I ain't lying. I would have straight busted out laughing. That shit is funny as fuck. Put your hands out of the car.
Our suspect
Oh man, just the end of it.
between himself and Trooper Price. Even at 130 miles per hour,
Yeah, just end the fucking video. I ain't gonna lie.
Cruiser can hardly keep up.
I ain't
Several
gonna
minutes go by without a visual on the
that shit
suspect.
low.
You might think that means he got away.
We got to edit
That's
that
not
shit.
totally
We got to
true.
edit all of that shit.
They're on a long
I'm edit
straight,
shit.
meaning there's
That's the only thing I'm gonna edit soon.
suspect could go. As long as Trooper Price keeps his foot on the floor, he should catch up.
I ain't gonna lie, these hoes starting to dollar out now. I'm thinking I'm gonna call it right there. Yeah, Sam, boy. Put a big stretch, you know what I'm saying? And there you go. Crazy supercar police chase car on camera. You know what I'm saying? On camera. But also, y'all be blessed this morning, this afternoon, whenever this video go out, or y'all decide to see this joint, whenever. But that's it. That's all. That's it. That's all.